Welcome back to Maverick Out 2. Today's video, we're going to do a why you should buy a Segway Villain and throw you out a couple of the features, things that I like about it, and why you would want to change maybe from a different company and go with this company. And awesome thing too is that this machine is great handling, great everything that I've had. I haven't had a single problem with it. And I mean, I've seen people in like maybe 4,000 or 5,000 miles are saying something, but hey, you got the factory warranty, you're good, which is nice. They have a nice factory warranty that is 5 years, which I purchased for this. So it is transferable, which is nice. And like any newer company out there, you're going to want to make sure you're covered. And the price is usually pretty good depending on where you go. This machine was purchased at Roundhouse Power Sports in Duncansville, Pennsylvania. It is a really cool machine. So story is here, I was riding down the road, I'm looking, I'm like, hey, that's a really neat machine. What is it? I pulled in, I talked to the sales team there, and it was very obvious that this was the route I wanted to take at the time. I thought, let's do a build with it, something that most people might not have, and give them a little bit of some information. You know, you see a little bit online here and there. Some people I've talked to didn't even know this existed. So if you are first time into it, you don't know that much about it, well, this will give you a little bit of a glimpse on what to expect with it. So let's get at it here. Another thing to note is it is for sale because we're going to be moving on to the next build. If you're interested, just shoot me a message in the comments section and we go from there. But let's check it out. First thing I want to show you guys is the interior. Seats are very comfortable, very race-like, built kind of like a Can-Am setup more than a Polaris, which are the two that I will reference the most, as I consider them to be the top companies for side-by-sides. In the more sport performance market, I have not dabbled with the Yamahas other than the sport recreational models. These are purely sport. But from what I can tell with the seating after the different brands that I've rode in, these seats are really nice. They are definitely a cross between a Polaris and a Can-Am. You're kind of sitting in the middle where you're down a little bit, but you can still see really well. And you get a really nice harness system. This is all from the factory. It's a little different on the passenger side compared to the driver, but still, I mean, where we're riding at in central Pennsylvania, yeah, you're not really into the dunes and the high speeds. I mean, if you roll over, you know, you're doing something you probably shouldn't be doing. And not to say that's not what you want to do. Everybody likes to do something different. But when I'm spending a lot of money on something, I try to take care of it. Next you hear you got the old telescoping steering wheel, the lights, and check out the four-wheel drive setup. You got 2, 4, and front differential lock, which to me is pretty crazy to put on a sport model, which is nice. In the other videos, I do try them all out. Something interesting here is you do have an override right there. There's all kinds of different things on here for that. Reverse, override. The other cool thing here, we got the 33-inch Tusk Terabyte tires, really putting the ground clearance up. Rock knockers, the fender flares. The curves are awesome on this machine. I get nothing but compliments. People are always coming up and asking, what is this thing? And I just say, it's a BA machine. You know, no swearing involved there, but yes, it's awesome. Got the nice storage compartment here in the back, in case you got some things, which I always have a couple safety things in there. You know, always got a little extra room. Spare tire holder. with another factory plus terabyte tire. What's cool is these tires are all interchangeable. There's no front or rear. So you're good. You throw that spare tire on, will cover you in any environment, any front or rear flat you get. Threw on the Team MFC trail clutch. Another interesting one here. You got a magnetic gas cap. Seismic mirrors, Team MSC handholds, Super ATV glass panel. More than enough headroom in this machine. You will be turning heads in it. I can tell you that. Every time I go out, that's all I hear. What is that machine? I didn't know anything about it. A lot of people asking. If you are interested in one of these, you can go to Roundhouse Power Sports here in Duncansville. They carry a full line of the Villains. I trust the dealership when you're selling you something, they know what they're talking about, and I can vouch that they know what they're dealing with here with the Villain. Got a lot of good information there. Questions answered that the forums couldn't answer. They hooked me up with all the information I needed, and you can get most of these parts there, so that's pretty cool. And any servicing you need is there as well. Always out to support local businesses. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. These are some really cool features about the Segway Villain. Factory winch, the ability to adjust the power steering, four-wheel drive, even has a horn. It's just a great vehicle overall. Really nice product, and said I have not had any issues where I was concerned about anything. So I definitely would highly recommend this. If you have any questions, shoot me something in the comments, see what I can answer for you. But like I said, this machine is definitely worth your time, worth your effort, worth your money, most important in the pocket. The price is definitely lower than all the big name companies, and it comes with a lot of things that even their base models do not have. Then you throw in a little bit of the aftermarket parts, whether you went with the factory ones or you went with like Super ATV, different brands like that, you can get a lot cheaper too as well, depending on your budget. Everything that I put on is not anything I would say is cheap quality. It's all very good quality that's held up just as good as any factory part that I've got. So just wanted to let you know this is a 2024 Segway Villain SX10P, and highly recommended by Maverick Al 2. And I'll see you guys out on the trails. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.